Alright, so here are the parts that it comes with. It comes with two of these what kind of pans? These I think they're called pan head or button head or whatever. I forget what the name is. Anyways, they're flat heads. They have the smaller diameter, and 4 of these ones would have the bigger diameter. So you can see the difference there. Right? 7 washers, 2 nuts without flares, 2 nuts with flares. That's on the handle over here already. You see on right there where my thumbnail is. So it has the flare end on there. It's kind of like a big washer, built-in big washer basically. 4 wing nuts, and then 4 star washers. So that's all that. Let's start putting everything together. Let's see. Okay. Guess we can start with the lid. The bag with the lid. Actually, the bag with the lid, they actually have a little plastic wrench for you, so that way you don't have to use a wrench. But if you do, I find that a 11mm fits these nuts. These nuts right here, 11mm fits it just right. Yeah, that's just right. I'm not sure if they have a inch equivalent or not, but I don't really have, imperial wrenches. I do have a few, but not much. All my tools are for the most part metric. So here's that plastic wrench. It's like a thumb wrench. That tells me it doesn't need that much torque because plastic tools aren't all that strong. Actually, let's take this off. Oh, I can't even spin it off with my fingers, so let's use that plastic nut wrench. There it goes, nice and easy. You see my 11mm. Yeah, it fits. The 11mm fits. So 11mm. If your plastic wrench breaks, if you over torque it, it breaks. You could use that. Let's see. Okay, lid. Let's get the handle on the lid so we could hold it. So the handle's like so. Alright, got 2 holes. Stick them in. You don't need any washers on this side. Actually, you don't need any washers at all, it looks like. Because these ones kind of have that built-in washer. Oh god, this is not even a thread. You look at this thing. See it? It's not even a thread. It's just it's just made from a sheet that's been stamped, and it has that little slit around it, and it's kind of it has this spiral of the thread. So this thing is not gonna have any strength, virtually no strength, I don't think. But it doesn't matter. It's not like this thing is very heavy. It's only a few pounds. So that's why you get a plastic one, so you don't over torque it. Because if you were to use a regular wrench on this nut will strip just like that. It will be so easy to strip. Oops. See that the wrench actually cammed out. That way you can't over torque it. So that's that. I need to put on the vent for the breather vent. Let's see, where's my breather vent? This is the breather vent right here. This is the breather vent. Which screws does this one use? This one uses a smaller one. So remember there's two bolts, one with a smaller head and one with a bigger head. The vents use the one with the smaller head. Smaller head, a washer, and a nut. So here's that, like this. So So the nut has the washer on it. So that's usually the case. So well, these nuts are the same thing. It's made from a sheet. It's not even a real nut. Jeez. So the washer. So the washers are stamped. If you look at the washer, it's stamped. Anything that's stamped, one edge will be rounded and the other edge will be kind of sharp. So this edge is on this side is kind of sharp. So I'm gonna use the rounded edge against the top, because I don't want that sharp edge to scratch the enamel. I want it to be smooth. So that's why you want to. That's why I'm gonna put the round edge on there. So just like so. Get that bolt through right there, like so. Obviously, this one doesn't need a washer because this thing is basically kind of like a giant washer already. Here, put the rounded side against the enamel, the lid, and my nut. So because these nuts are basically, you know, they're basically sheets. They're not even real nuts. I don't recommend using the a regular wrench at all. Just use the plastic nut that it comes with, because that way it won't strip. It won't strip the. I'm gonna have to hold it with a screwdriver on this side. Just hold that bolt in place. So don't use a regular wrench, because it does this nut in here will strip. So use the little plastic wing wrench. I think that's much better idea to use that, so you don't over torque it. Don't over torque it and cause it to strip. There. Let's get it there. Oh man, that's a little bit too tight there. Too tight. So it doesn't need much. Wow, it's just tight. Doesn't need much torque. Okay, it's too loose. It's a little sloppy there. It's a little too tight. Okay, so it's kind of loose. But you know, to make it spin a little better. But man, the sharp edge on this glitter here, actually I can see it scratching the enamel. Yeah, I should have deburred it, but oh well, that's alright. It's a barbecue. Who cares? This is pretty loose right here. And the lid is, the friction feels okay, but I don't like this sloppiness, but I'm just gonna leave it as is, just because I don't want this to be too hard to spin, especially when it's hot. When it's hot, you barely want to touch it. Okay, so that's good with the lid. We're done there. Let's the base here. You do the same thing with the base, with the vent on the base here. So the vent on the base is the same thing. Get your bolt, your nut, and a washer. And again, the washer is on the the porcelain side. So this thing here, it has little tabs. So make sure those tabs go into the hole, so because it stops your thing from spinning any further. So that's closed, right? So it doesn't spin as much, and open so it doesn't spin all the way. So bolts on this side. Pull my finger there. So what's my this head screwdriver to hold the nut from the back. To hold the bolt from the back. A little. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. This one actually is just much smoother because the sharp edge. Remember when things are sheared, sheet is sheared, the sharp edge. There's a sharp edge, there's a round edge. On this one, the sharp edge is actually on the outside, so the round edge is touching here. So that's why it's spinning smoothly. They should have did that with the other lid cover too, but oh well. Oh well. Okay, let's see. So where's my other parts here? Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? I might have put this in. Oh yeah, no, that's right. So when you put this on, you have to be mindful of where this tab is. So there's 3 holes for the legs. You don't want this tab to be where the leg is, because if the leg's right here, you know, it's in the way, so you can't move it. So over here, you can. So it could be right here, or it could be over here. Or actually, this tab lines up with the hole. It doesn't matter. Actually, in this case, it doesn't matter. I just kind of hit the leg right there. Yeah, so it doesn't matter in this case. No matter what, it will spin in hit the hole. So I think what they're referring to are these holes here, are the holes for the the wire, the handle lock. So you want that to be. So the holes here, so these 2 holes line up like so. So you want the handle to be on the single side. So it could be this side or this side. So yes, I have it right. So if it was on this side, it would be wrong. Let's look at that. Oops. So you got the 3 legs, but there's the 2 holes here for this thing here, right? It's like that. So it fits like that. That this handle here needs to be on one of these 2 sides, but not this side. So you see the 2 legs here. So you don't want it to be on this side. You want it to be on this side where there's one leg of this wire, of this handle wire. So I have it right. Let's see, what else? Okay, I think now we can put the legs on. So these are the legs. Should be all the same. Let's see. Something like, no, it's like that. No, it's not right. It's like that. No, it's actually like this. Yeah, it's like that. Like that. So let me get 3 of them. Make sure they're all kind of the same, like so. I'm just gonna fan them together like this. All right, fan them together like that. Look for that hole. That hole. Get my. So now we started using the bolt with the bigger head. So on like that. So this is the bottom here. This would be the top. that. And this is where I believe we need our star washers. Let's see. Star washer. So basically, it's kind of like a lock washer. Is what it is. Because it has all those teeth, and it creates a lot of friction there. This is basically kind of like a lock washer almost. With all those teeth, it creates the friction. So you put on there, put on the wing nut. Actually, you know what? I have it wrong. It's supposed to be the other way around. The bolt comes down from the top. So that's the top right here. So this is the bottom right here, right? So the leg should be like that. That means this would be the top and this is the bottom. So the bolt from there. Star washer. Then your little wing nut. So this one actually has a thread. So I'm just gonna lightly tighten it. Spin these ones out or fan these ones out. Like so. Right, so we'll do the same thing with these ones. With the other three. The other three bolts and wing nuts. So the bolt comes in from the top with a washer, with a flat washer. So the bigger head bolts with a flat washer. Again, there's a rounded side and there's a sharp side. I'm gonna put the rounded side against the porcelain. So this side over here is a sharp side, and this side is a rounded side. So I'm gonna go like that, and the porcelain would fit on like that. Go from the back right here, like so. Put that on. Oops. Jumped my star nut out. So wherever there's that wing nut, you want the star washer. So wing nut's gonna go here. Just like here, there was a star washer on the wing nut. This wing nut has a star washer. And the nose is still clogged. I sound congested. Well, actually, I am a little bit congested. Allergies. It's allergies. So, same thing on this side. That. The rounded side, always remember the rounded side. Let me get my star washer out of this plastic. This will slow me down on the first leg. That. Star washer. Then the wing nuts. And I haven't really tightened any of these down. I'm just kind of like, just slightly, very lightly tighten them, so that way I can still spin, still move the legs around a little bit. Oh. Oops. Right, last bolt. Again, remember the rounded side. It's gonna be facing the porcelain. Star washer. Wing nuts. Now that you got all three of them on, you can tighten these down. And if you spin them and the bolt spinning, that means you need to hold the inside with the flathead. So hand tighten. I need to do this one. Oh, shoot. This one I really can't. Well, yeah, I can't. Let's see if this flat head fits on this side or not. On this one, I have to kind of anchor like that. It doesn't really fit. But, you know, it provides some kind of friction. Okay, yeah, it fits good enough. Good enough for me to spin with my thumb. Okay, so now we got that going. We could put that little wire handle on here now. So we have 2 more washers. So the wire handle the washer will be right there on the wire handle, so that way it doesn't ding up the porcelain. So again, there's a smooth side and there's a sharp side. Make sure the smooth side is on the porcelain and the sharp side is facing out. So that way you don't scratch up the porcelain. Let me do this. Let's see, so there's one right there. Another one over there. So there he goes. So looks like that. So like that, right? Right. There's that. Now you just put the ashtray underneath like so. Actually, it doesn't fit because the legs, I didn't put the legs in yet, or I screwed in the legs too soon. Well, why did you do that? So actually, you know what? You just kind of tilt it. So this little holder, so one side goes above and one side goes underneath, like that. And there you go. Doesn't really fit there very well, does it? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't fit there very well. So it doesn't line up. Sort of. Not, you know, it doesn't snap in. I was expecting it to snap in, but it doesn't snap in. That's alright. Okay, that. And the grate here. So the crosshair here, they should go on top, or the support one should be on the bottom. Like so. Grate on top, like so. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, I am missing something. I'm missing the back support here. So this belongs to, since this is like this. So there's 2 legs on this side. There's 1 leg on this side. So this thing right here goes on this side, on the 1 leg side. So I totally missed that. So I need to loosen up this leg again. Let's take the ashtray. Loosen up this leg mounted up here. Where's my flat head? Hold that. Loose. So don't lose your little star washer there. Don't lose that. So now I could stick this thing down in here like so. And this little thing right here stays on the top part. This mounts on the bottom. So like so. Wow. Even though I put the washer side on the smooth side on the porcelain, it's still, I can still see the porcelain kind of nicked and scratched a little bit from tightening. Maybe I tightened it too tight. Okay, so this just kind of hangs out by itself like that. So this over here is what's supposed to hook on. Let's see, like this, I guess. Yeah, like that. doesn't really go down, it goes only up, so it's like that, or up. Right? So see how that works. Let's put the ash pan back in. Ash pan's in. The coal grate. The grill grate. So with the lid here. So the lid is like so. Right? It's like so. So this here. Let's pan up a little bit. So this handle here, or this wire here, let's go like this. There's a little groove right here on the handle, and it fits on. So now you could transport it around with the lid handle, and you hold the whole thing. Right? So this is what connects the lid to the base. Right? So that's cool right there. The thing sticks out. Pop this back in like so. And, so this thing right here, this holds the lid in place like that. So that way you don't have to put the lid, you have some place to put the lid. Right? So let's look at that from the side view. Like so. Right? That. See how that goes? That's pretty cool, huh? I like that. Lots of times when you're barbecuing with grill, you have the lid off. You're like, oh, what the hell? You have no place to put the lid. You don't want to put the lid on the ground, especially with something like stove like this. You don't want to put it on the ground because it gets all dirty right here. Then you have to put it on. Sometimes when you put it on, the dirt could like drop onto your food. So that's it. Now you just need to stack this thing with a whole bunch of coal and light it up. The first light, you always want to burn it real hot, so that way everything gets basically seasoned. So it will burn off whatever residue this thing has. So let's say if I were to cook and I want to do indirect heat with this, I would make it closer. If I were to cook with this and I would to use indirect heat, I would put the coals on the back here and put whatever you're cooking away from the coals, right, on this side. So that way it's indirect heat. If I did that using indirect heat method, I would have the lid or the vents over, not over the coals, because all the heat will just shoot straight out the vents. So you do this way, that way it kind of it goes across. That's what you want to do when you're gonna do that to smoke too. You could do an indirect method to smoke, or you could do the steak method. Steak method all the way around, and you put your food right in the middle. But when you do that, you always have to be mindful of where the vent holes are, because wherever the coal is burning as it moves around the snake, you have to adjust the vent hole, because you don't want the vent hole to be right here, or you don't want the vent hole to be above where it's burning, because you won't, your meat won't get any smoke. So yeah, that's it. All right, so thanks for watching.